What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again, a Patriots fan. If you look at my Facebook page and look down my YouTube page, you would know that I'm a Patriots fan. And when it comes to speculations on, if someone is leaving or retiring, whatever the case may be, I go to a reliable source. I just don't read something that's on Facebook or something like that and say, oh, well, this is happening. No. I go to a reliable source, and so I go to ESPN. When people was talking about Brady retiring or Bill Belichick is leaving or something like that, I go to ESPN. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I know for certain, even though he's still young, is that Rob Gronkowski was supposed to be retiring, even though he's still in his early 30s. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I know. But as far as, if people was worried about Bill Belichick leaving, let's read on and then you can know for yourself from a reliable source. Okay, so that it's Josh McDaniels now the heir apparent to Bill Belichick. And let's play this video here. Oh, they got that ad.
Girl, I say we'd run away to be wherever our adventure awaits.
Wherever life takes us, we go together. Interwoven, exclusively at Jared, Kay, and Sales.
Come on.
More coverage now. Our Pats reporter Mike Reese is here. What changed for Josh McDaniels?
Well, Zubin, it was really the timing of it. I mean, the Patriots making this late push to keep him. And, I'm told if they had done this and talked to him about their plans, their intentions, how they valued him back in December, McDaniels might not even have pursued any head coaching opportunities. It's my belief, talking to people close to him, that he really wants to stay here, that he values the stability that he has here in New England with his wife Laura, their 4 kids. But at the time, you think back to December, there were a lot of questions swirling around the Patriots. What's the future of head coach Bill Belichick? What's the future of Tom Brady? What are things going to look like after the season? And Josh McDaniels didn't have any answers to those questions, no clarity, so he aggressively pursues these head coaching opportunities. And now, a couple days after the Super Bowl, the picture has some more clarity, and the Patriots make this super ultra aggressive push to keep him, and it leads him to reconsider the choice.
Turns out he was their most important free agent. Before I let you go, what does this mean for the Pats moving forward?
Well, Zubin, this is a critical position, and I believe that part of the reason the Patriots were so aggressive in trying to keep Josh McDaniels is that they didn't have an in-house replacement really ready to go on their coaching staff. And think about that offensive coordinator position. You'd be coaching Tom Brady, who at the time next year will be 41 years old. That's a tough position to ask anyone to step into in terms of Brady's knowledge of the system. You couple that with losing your defensive coordinator, Matt Patricia, already to the Detroit Lions, your special teams coach, Joe Judge, who's basically on the level of a coordinator. His contract is up. So the idea of possibly losing your top 3 coaches, that had to concern the Patriots. So knowing they had an opening to possibly pull Josh McDaniels back in, they seized that opportunity to do so.
Okay, so Josh McDaniels, the Patriots, Robert Kraft keeping Josh McDaniels only confirms quite possibly that he would be head coach next year if Belichick retires. That's why they strongly want to keep him. And Brady being, about to be 41 in August and all, he talks about he wants to keep on playing. He's not talking about retiring. I think that it's a pretty good idea. I think he still has it in him. After a while, Peyton Manning kind of lost his juice, you know, you could say after a while, but Brady still has it, you know, and he's gonna stay. So that's a good thing. But I think next year, Brady right now is taking it very hard not winning the Super Bowl. He's taking it extremely hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this, coming from a Patriots fan, he shouldn't take it that hard. I think what it is, the reason why he may be taking it so, is because he might have wanted to retire after he got the last ring. You know, if he would have got the ring for this year, he would have retired. You know, I think that's what his plan was. And, you know, it just didn't happen, and he's upset about it, you know, so I think that's what. Now, but as far as Matt Patricia, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, and coaching staffs and all this that's really disappointed, and they're upset about the whole thing. But Matt Patricia already made his plan to leave before the Super Bowl even begun. You know, I think it was even before the AFC Championship. He already made his decision to go into to be a head coach for the Detroit Lions. He already did that. Win, lose, or draw, he already made his decision. You know what I'm saying? So it is. Hey, listen, it's all good. I'm not even hating the brother. You know, I'm not even hating the dude. You know, but you made your decision even if the Patriots won the Super Bowl. And you did that secretly. That's kind of shady, though. I'm not mad at you, but it's a little bit shady. That's all I'm saying about that, you know. So I'm going to read on about this here. New England Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels has backed out of becoming the Indianapolis Colts head coach and will once again team up with quarterback Tom Brady, which sparks a few questions. Is McDaniel the heir apparent for the Patriots head coaching job when Bill Belichick decides to leave? Which will most likely be after the 2018 season. Okay, and this confirms it right here about Bill Belichick. He's going to be staying for another year. So, so let's talk about that. Not necessarily, but it seems fair to say he will be given prime opportunity to succeed Belichick if he so desires. Belichick turning 66 on April 16, and while he has committed to return to the team in 2018, he is obviously closer to the end of his career than the start or the middle. McDaniels valued the stability he has had in New England and for his family, and in meetings with the owners Robert and Jonathan Kraft the past 2 days. He say he is, wait a minute, let me see what I'm trying to get to here. Robert and Jonathan Kraft has pushed to have McDaniel stay. The reason why is because when Belichick leaves, McDaniels will take his place. And so they probably gave him quite a bit of money too. Most likely they gave him quite a bit of money for him to stay. So you can read a lot of this for yourself. It goes on and on about this and that or whatever. But let me just tell you something right here. That, like I just showed you, Bill Belichick will be staying for the 2018 season. Now, after that, he will most likely retire. Brady, on the other hand, if he, I know he wants to win another Super Bowl, and if he don't win one next year, 2019, he may possibly retire, or he'll go to another team. I don't know, but I'm hoping he stays. But anyway, if there's any doubts of Bill Belichick leaving, here's your source. I just read it to you. He said he is committed to return to the team in 2018. But he is obviously closer to the end of his career than the start or in the middle. And that is definitely true. So, all right, y'all, let's bear them out. Peace.